Hey beauties, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Darissa Rain, aka Riri, and I am a self-taught makeup artist freelance here in North Carolina, and I'm a plus size model. I'm looking kind of a mess right now, that's okay. And I love skulls. My son and I both actually are pretty obsessed with skulls. His entire bathroom, not that you can see any of the skulls, but his entire bathroom is full of skulls. So yeah, I'm really thoroughly excited and scared and nervous for today's video because yeah, I'm gonna be doing my hair today. I am going to the Pink concert. It is my 40th birthday, as y'all know. I'm going to the Pink concert later on this week. I will probably already gone by the time you see this particular video. Unless it's a shit show, then you will never see this. Anyways, then I'm going to go to the Pink concert, and obviously you can tell by the blonde hair, not green hair, that the orange and green hair color did not stay in my hair very long, which is kind of cool because now I can switch it up. And with the Arctic Fox hair color, it didn't overdry my hair or anything like that, so I'm really excited to be able to change it up. So for the concert, I have decided, y'all, that I'm going to go with a beautiful like magenta pink and then a hot neon yellow. Y'all pray for mama. And I'm going to be doing a split color for the first time ever on my own self. Normally I'll do like my roots, one color, and then fade it out to a different color. I'll do 4 to 5 different ombre colors, kind of starting darkest and go lightest. But I've never done half and half. So we're going to see what happens. And not only am I going to do it half and half, I'm actually going to split my hair into quads and do like pink, yellow, and then yellow and pink, so that when I pull it up or twist it or do anything like that, you can see the colors kind of combine. And I don't know, I've never seen that done with like 4 colors, so I'm pretty excited to see that, I think. So yeah, I have 4 hair ties. I'm going to start with the pink, because if I start with yellow and then try to go on top of it with the pink, especially coloring your own hair, I don't want the pink to bleed onto the yellow. So I'll do the pink first and do the 2 pink quads, here and here. And then I will do the yellow. Of course, I still have a little bit of the orange in my hair, so that's definitely going to affect like the root shade, which I'm okay with. I do have 4 hair ties. I have a wide tooth shower comb. I have some real deal gloves, because let's just face it, even if I had like a hair coloring kit, those gloves are trash, so I don't like those. And then I have 2 yellows and 2 pinks. I have my little Ion color bowl. I love Ion products. And then I have my little brush to apply my product with. So I'm going to comb out my hair, and I'm not going to do the entire process, obviously, especially doing this by myself, you guys. This takes me a very, very long time to do, and we're not trying to be here for 3 days doing hair. So I'm going to get started, and then I will kind of come in and out and show you guys like the process as I'm going. And in case anyone is wondering how I do this by myself, I always have a mirror behind me, and then there's a mirror right here in front of me. So I will part it, and then I can also see what I'm doing in the back of my hair as well. So that is a really good rule of thumb, kind of a good tip if you are coloring at home, to keep a mirror in front of you and then just get a full body mirror and set that behind you. And then you've kind of got eyes in the back of your head. There's a little mom joke there. So again, I'm going to part my hair all the way back. And I think this is definitely one of the most important steps in this process, because we want to be pretty even. I don't think you want to look a hot mess once this, process is done. And as you can see, my roots are definitely growing out. So I'm going to part it first down the center of my hair. And of course I can see back there as well. Pull up this side completely first. And however your personal preference is when you're doing your own hair, by all means, do your own thing. This is just my way to do it, especially now with my hair growing out. I have never had very long hair ever in my entire life. So this is a little bit of a change for me. I'm used to having a mohawk or a pixie cut. So yeah, I had to kind of find ways to do my own hair and not fuck it up. So it's parted Now I'm going to part this section in half as well, and then we will start putting some color on. And I'm going to take it down just behind the ear. And then again, I'm going to look in my mirror back here and make sure that I am even and good to go. And I feel like I am. I always start in the back and move my way forward. For me, again, it's just a little bit easier to do. Especially since I'm doing 4 different quads this time instead of just doing like my roots and then kind of going for my roots. It's going to be interesting, y'all. We're going to put it like that. It's going to be interesting. And then with this, so that I can still see, and this hair that's loose is not kind of affecting me. This is not a sexy angle, just FYI. If you're going to film this, be prepared to not look very cute, okay? So I'm going to kind of put it in like a little space bun so that the hair does not get over here. So you can see that my hair is parted, and we're ready to go with this. Now I'm going to empty it into my bowl. And I'm sorry the light is shit in here, but what can you do? And again, this is a semi-permanent hair color. I really like to stay away from permanent hair colors because I like to change my hair up all the time. And if you're using permanent, you're definitely going to damage your hair a lot more. So that is what that's going to look like. And I'm really excited. So I'm going to squeeze this out. And I keep a black bathroom towel underneath my mixing bowl. This way, if anything spills, if anything, comes out of the container at all, it's getting onto a black towel. You're never going to really see it unless you're bleaching, and then of course your black towel's not going to be black at all. So yeah, we're going to throw these gloves on. Y'all pray for me. Y'all pray for me now. We're going to be celebrating our 40th birthday in this concert weekend looking like a hot-ass mess. This hair color smells incredible. I did forget my conditioner, so I'm going to pause us, and I will be right back, beauties. Alright, so I'm back. I'm literally going to add like a pinch of this, like a dime size amount of the It's a 10. Enough to where I feel like I'm just getting a little bit of product into the mix so that it slightly more conditions the hair. Again, and I'm just using the end of the spoon. Again, with this being a semi-permanent hair color, it's not going to damage your hair in the way that some others would. And you can also leave these on the hair for a lot longer than kind of like standard ones. I'm scared, y'all, I'm scared. So I'm going to clean off the tip of this. And I'm just going to stick this here, because this is going to be pink. Oh my gosh. Okay, first of all, that color is going to be absolutely stunning if this turns out correctly. And now I am going to be quiet, and we're just going to go for it, and we're going to be speeding this up in the process, so have fun. y'all hear my husband, y'all. I said, sorry if y'all hear my husband, y'all. He would really come and say hi, but he's a little shy. Not really. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, this mirror, like in behind you trick is definitely easy. Makes it much, much easier for you. This smells so good, you guys. It smells like blackberries or something. It smells amazing. All right, back to Speedy. Okay, I'm gonna finish up this side, and then we're gonna come up here to the front, and yeah, we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. That side is done. I'm thinking it's gonna be super cool, and it's pinned up, so now we have this part separated, and we are doing the pink quadrant up front. And for anyone that's wondering, how in the world are you gonna rinse this out without letting the colors bleed? What we are going to do, y'all, very carefully, and I messed my mirror up, didn't I? Very carefully is rinsing cold water. And I'm going to keep them in the ponytail holders while I'm rinsing the color out, and kind of pull my hair forward, bend over in the sink, and like rinse this one out, and then, you know, so on and so forth. Just so that I can try to hopefully not get them mixed together. And now I'm going to shut up so we can speed this process along. So this is not 865 minutes long, okay? All right, here we go. Bye-bye. Again, I'm going to utilize my mirror that I have back here just to make sure that I'm staying really even. And kind of like really trying to pull the hair really taut from the part so that I can get this really precise in that part area. Again, because I don't want the colors to bleed. That's going to be the only shitty part, is if the colors bleed, I may cry. And you can kind of see I'm not actually going over like to the root area. That way when I part my hair and stuff like that, I can kind of really keep the colors, I guess, you know, separated. Whereas if I go all the way to here and then try to meet the yellow too, I really feel like they're going to bleed on me really badly. Oh. Let's try to keep the forehead not hot pink today, okay? Okay, so I've gotten the perimeter part of it. That's kind of how I like to try to do it. And then I'm going to twist it and pull this part up and then do the perimeter area here as well. That's normally how I can keep my skin pretty clean till just now. And normally I haven't found this particular brand that it stains too badly. So I don't normally put petroleum jelly or anything when I'm using this particular brand. I generally would recommend you do that though. Or honestly, if you already have like makeup on your skin, it typically will not stain if you have product on your skin. So I feel like I'm pretty good as far as like getting it, you know, around the parted areas. I'm going to lift her up and just double check and make sure. And then again, utilize that mirror. I definitely want to keep it as even as humanly possible. So I'm sorry, you're going to have to see my back for just a second. But this is my method, and this is the best way I have found to be able to do it and keep everything super even. Okay. And then now I'll start taking little small sections and finishing it up. Again, starting from like the bottom and then working my way up. And I should have brought a clip in here with me. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, so I grabbed just a little tiny clip to help me keep that part of the hair up. Again, because I'm trying to not let it bleed everywhere. This hair color, y'all, is making me hungry. It smells delicious. It honestly feels really weird to me to actually have hair, like, you know, hair to do stuff with. I mean, I've always colored and things like that, but it's kind of cool that I can do, you know, more funky styles, and like it's long enough to braid and pin up and do different things with. So I'm digging it, and I think it's pretty cool and funky, and I don't know. I used to never think I ever wanted to have long hair because, story time, I used to really get bullied and picked on a lot because of my hair. I, especially when I was younger, had very thick, bushy, wavy hair, and I didn't really know how to take care of it back in the day, so I got picked on really badly for my hair. So when I chopped all my hair off, literally into a pixie cut, like 1.5 inches all over, I guess it was just freeing. And then after that I was like, I'm never, ever, ever gonna grow my hair out. I have had my hair grown out slightly, you know, in the 85 years since then. But yeah, and then it was funny because I got picked on so bad about my hair, y'all. And then when I chopped it all off, I got so much hate for chopping my hair off. Everybody was like, oh, she's gay, so she chopped her hair. Who gives a fuck if I were or not? Let me try to take this back down some. And then it was, well, you're gonna go to hell because you have short hair. You're not feminine anymore. You're too masculine. So I literally, at 15 years old, was like so fucked up, and I was like, okay guys, like I can't win. You literally cannot win for shit. So, I don't know. Like as I've gotten older, of course, like shit like that doesn't bother me. I definitely try not to let it bother me. I kind of have this saying, whether you're doing good or bad, people are gonna hate on you. So I just do what the fuck I want to do, and I don't really care about what people think. Just like I've had some people say, which I should save this from my assumptions or whatever, but I've gotten that I color my hair for attention. No. I color my hair because I know you guys have heard me say before that I've always, since I was a little girl, just enjoyed being individual, you know, enjoyed being unique and not looking like everybody else. I used to wear my mom's clothes when I was 7, 8, 9 years old, and you know, specifically so I did not look like anybody else. I've never wanted to look like someone else. Well, then of course, you know, I hit 17 and started working, and when you're in retail, you're wearing a uniform and your hair cannot be colored and you look like everybody you work with. So for 17 years, I basically looked like everybody else. So after quitting work, I literally, in the last 5 years, just said, I've spent enough time looking like everybody else. I've spent enough time not being able to be like my most authentic self and feeling, you know, cool and funky and creative and kind of doing what I want and what makes me feel good and what makes me feel free. So that is why I color my hair. I enjoy it. I love the creative aspect of it. I love changing things up. I don't know, like I kind of equate it to just, you know, like when we buy a summer wardrobe and our winter wardrobes and things like that. I do the same with my hair. I really like to change my hair with the seasons. I like to change it with just my moods and things like that. I don't know. I like to switch shit up. I enjoy it a whole lot. It is definitely not in any way, shape, or form to ever get any kind of attention. I actually am kind of weird about attention. I don't like to be the center of attention. It's really hard for me to take compliments and stuff from people. I've even had friends that say, like, why can't you just say thank you when someone compliments you? And I'm like, I do say thank you. And they're like, no, you say thank you and so are you. Or, oh, you know, thanks, beautiful, you know, or, oh, you're so beautiful, you know, I appreciate that. You know, they're like, you don't genuinely say just like thank you and let it be a compliment. I'm working on that. Definitely trying to work on that. But it's, it's hard. I haven't always been, able to do that kind of stuff, because for me, especially as a child, as a teenager, I always made the best of grades. I always helped my mom, with my brothers and sisters. I cleaned the house. I felt like, everything that I was supposed to do or could have done to be a good girl. And then I still never felt good enough. And, not to say anything negative about my mother or my parents or anything like that in any way, shape, or form. Obviously it was probably just in my head. But, I think because of that kind of mindset, I've never really been able to let someone just say, hey, you look a particular way, or hey, whatever. It could also be from, just years of being bullied as well. But, that's why I color my hair. I enjoy it. I enjoy being just different and unique. I love experimenting. I love color. Like, I wear match socks and things like that when I actually wear socks. Another funny thing, I hate clothes. I hate shoes and socks. I hate bras and undergarments and stuff. Yeah, but even when I wear socks and stuff like that, I don't ever match my socks or anything. I'm a very weird individual, and very proud of being a weird individual. I am super unique, and I enjoy it. I enjoy being different and looking different. Like, I'm thinking this is going to be pretty fucking bomb, as long as these colors don't bleed. So, we're going to finish up this section. I'm actually going to start on this yellow section here, and then we will come back because, again, we don't want this to be forever long. So, see y'all in a few. Okay, I'm back. We have one more section left. As I predicted, the roots obviously are going to stay kind of orangey, but the ends are turning pretty yellow, so we will see what happens. Obviously having orange in there, I already knew that, as I said at the beginning of the video, but we will be alright. Honestly, I probably didn't even need to do the root area. I could have just left it orange and let it fade into the yellow and not waste as much yellow product. But yeah, it'll be okay. So, we're going to be fast forwarding again, and yeah. Sorry if y'all hear hubby again. This is real life, y'all. This is real life. So actually, I think I'm gonna do this, and then I will come back, and sorry for all the confusion and fuss, but we will be back. Okay, y'all, we are done. Everything is in the hair, so we will see what happens. I'm gonna let this process for about 30 to 40 minutes and rinse it out and everything, and I'll come back and we'll see if she looks good or if she's a shit show. Okay, bye guys. It is the next morning. Sorry, last night was Walking Dead night and then I was tired, so I did not want to blow dry my hair. And I don't have my stand in my room, so forgive wobbliness. As predicted, the yellow actually didn't really do shit. It just looks pretty much the same, and then my roots got a little bit orange. Yeah, which I already knew that. That pink is fucking fire, and I absolutely love the pink. Like, that pink is bomb as fuck. Overall, I really love it. I think it looks really, really cool together, but I think what I'm going to do so I don't get mondoed, I love you, Brad Mondo, if you ever see this, honey, so I don't get mondoed, is I think I'm either going to take the rest of my orange that I had left over, since this is obviously orange-ish, and actually just make this side and this other quad orange, or I am going to dilute the other thing of pink that I have because I only used one. I think I'm going to dilute it with a shit ton of conditioner and add the pink in here, which should result in a salmony peachy color, which I think would also be really beautiful. Overall, I really love it though. I love the concept. It looks really freaking cool, picking it up and having pink underneath and then the blonde still underneath here. I overall am very, very happy. So you guys will see me one more time with whatever I decide to do with these two quads, but yeah. Pretty much I already knew this. I probably, like I said, when I was doing it, should have just not even touched the roots with the yellow color, but that yellow did not take at all. And I will insert a picture somewhere in the video, probably somewhere right here, hopefully, and show you guys what it looked like when it was on, because when I had it in for that 45 minutes, that yellow looked bomb, and it looked super, super bright and intense. So I really thought it would be like slightly orangey here and then bright yellow. So yeah, we'll see. So you'll either see me with a full orange or you'll see me with a corally, peachy, salmony color. But overall, I love it, and I'm really excited about it, especially this pink. I kind of wish I would have done my entire head this pink. I mean, I've had pink before, but I don't know. We shall see what happens, but thank you again, beauties, and you will see me at the final check-in. Bye. Final hair check-in. I pulled it up just because it was getting on my nerves, but you can see that the root area did kind of turn like the peachy kind of terracotta color, like I kind of sort of predicted, and it looks the same in the back as well. And I will pull it down and show you guys. Again, my thing is not on my stand, so so basically the roots on this side and on the underneath here are like a really cool peachy orangey color, and the rest is all pink, and I'm living for it. So as you can see, I did pink on top instead of doing the orange. But yeah, I really like it, and I am going to insert some pictures when this goes up, obviously of my hair actually styled and stuff, but yeah, I love it. I'm super excited about it, and I'm ready to go see pink. So freaking happy, you guys. I have wanted to see pink literally since she came on the scene. And I know a lot of people, I'm gonna get like a little bit personal too. Hopefully this video is not 85 hours long. It's probably gonna fucking be, and you guys are gonna hate me. Grab a drink. But her life story has really been reminiscent of my own. We're the exact same age. She'll be 40 in September. But I love her music, and I love her aesthetic. I love how real and raw that she is. I can relate to her on a more personal level, you know. With some artists, I think we're like, oh god, I just love so-and-so, or oh, so-and-so is so beautiful, or oh, you know, so-and-so can sing. She's all of those things to me. She's powerful and beautiful and strong and incredible, and a voice for so many other people. But at the same time, you know, she went through a really hard childhood and things like that, and she has battled depression and anxiety and things, and I have as well. She had kind of a bad home life, you know, problems with her parents. Her parents had problems. Same thing for myself. My parents got divorced when I was 12, well, getting ready to turn 13. And then when her and Carrie separated, it was the exact same time my husband and I separated. We'll do story time on that one day as well. But we separated the exact same time. And her album at that time helped me to get through my separation with my husband. We were blessed to be able to come back together and realize that it was more the outside world that was affecting us in our marriage than it was really us and like our problems with one another. And then oddly enough, when her and Carrie got back together or kind of reconciled and were, you know, back to a good place, was the same time my husband and I were as well. And the way that she feels about her kids, the strength that she tries to give them as well, to just let their freak flag fly and be different and be creative and be unique and not give a fuck what society thinks. Like, that's been my entire mission in my life, you know, is to show that there's no one way to be beautiful, that every single person that walks this earth is beautiful. We're all unique. We are all created to be different, and that's the beauty of each and every one of us. It'd be a pretty fucking boring world if we literally all looked the exact same. So I love her for more of a deep level than just feeling like she's an incredible artist. I have a personal, deep connection with her, and I have been to a lot of concerts, but you guys, I'm so excited for this concert, and I really feel like it is going to be like the absolute best birthday gift you could ever give someone, and I'm so excited. So, I'm sorry to rant. I know I get like not super emotional all the time, but yeah. And for me to have done my hair again, you guys can see that Wella is like the shit. I love that oil so much. My hair feels so good all the time now, and I love it. So yeah, I'm excited, guys. And again, I will post a picture and let you guys know what it looks like, or you guys can see it when it's styled. But I'm living. I love it so much. So thank you guys again if you got through this long ass, very strange video that didn't exactly turn out as I originally hoped, but I love it nonetheless. But if you like this video at all, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you tap that notification bell, I'd be even more grateful and thankful. And please, please, please always remember to be your own best beautiful. Bye, beauties.